Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks and techniques you could use on your website to increase your online presence, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website to see if those techniques could outrank them, get you on the top of the first page of Google, which will increase your online traffic and leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about, they're free tips to you could use on your website. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll show you the steps for your business. So first is content. So on the home page, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. That's just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your web page, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now, obviously, you got to do a very good job in marketing. Got your services here, nice laid out website, very eye-popping, things popping up here. So really wouldn't do much with your pages in the layout of your website. But there's some things you do on the back end of your website just to increase the searchability throughout all the areas that you serve. So speaking of searchability in Google, if I lived in the Southampton area, I might type this in, HVAC. I know that's one service you do. You guys do a wide range of service, which is awesome, but I just picked this one. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. These are hit or miss. You could invest in them if you haven't already. It's good to be right in front of the eyes of consumers here, but data just shows that consumers usually keep going down the page. Next is the map pack here. This is important as well. I'll talk more about that later, but we call these organics right here. So it's also important to organically be on the first page or at the very top as much as you can for any kind of service you provide and area you provide for. So your top competitor, and typically we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because local consumers, they're going to go to a local website, company, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So here's a couple of your top competitors. So I'm going to compare your website to this one, Get Lion's website. So if you can outrank him, even get here, and the goal is to actually get on the top, but even if you could beat him, that's going to increase your visibility exponentially. So to do the comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and this is your URL right here. And here's your numbers. So on your website, again, nice laid out website, you got 343 keywords. Definitely a good start. So definitely keep the ones that you have. But to even dominate the competition, add more and more. And think about all the areas you provide for. Think about all the things that you do. You guys do such a wide range, plumbing, heating, HVAC. If you do drain cleaning, whatever you go into, don't only just not use Southampton, but use all the Philadelphia area as well. You could tag that on there, and that's how you increase your keywords and start dominating your competition. So you had 343. Just compare that to your competitor. Here's Lions Plumbing. Good website too. Actually, I kind of like yours a little bit better, but they might be doing some things on the back end. Man, they only have 32 keywords, so you're actually beating them in keywords. So don't match their keywords, but keep dominating on their keywords. They might be having some higher volume keywords. Maybe that's more of a deep search we have to do. But you're dominating keywords. But keep it up. You never have too many keywords, so keep adding to your keywords. Next is backlinks, though. So backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keeping in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. You need to have strong, relevant backlinks, relevant to your industry. It doesn't do you any good for a website outside your industry to link to you. It doesn't give you that trust power with Google. So you have 380 backlinks. Good job there. 195 reference domain. But compare that to that local competitor, that Lions, Get Lions. They have almost double the backlinks. So maybe that's what's giving them the traffic, not so much the keywords, but this backlinks. They have 701 with only 14 reference domains. Again, these numbers are not hard to beat. So their traffic's 153. Sitting at your numbers right here, yours is 129. So you could just make your backlinks double. And the great thing about backlinks like keywords, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. We could take these backlinks here that are relevant, that are strong, link them to your website, and then you just add to them. And that's how you dominate your competition. Then next is citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So if you do have that Southampton address, it's very important to be in this map pack here. We want to be in the top 3 or 4. Much like, consumers don't click on page 2, 3, 4 Google. consumers won't click on this button for more services. So you want to be right in the front of the face of consumers. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and there's many more you probably heard of, BBB as well. Also, social media accounts work great too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together on your website, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's so worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here and here organically. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information. We can talk about goals. I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback, that'll help me get better at making these videos. I'd also like to know what you think. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully it was informative. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.